chills run up your spine.
It does, yeah. Sharron Miller and Debbie Lover here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good to be here.
And I got to say something about your boots. We got to mention your boots. Now, we had you on the show earlier, and we found out some interesting facts about you. And you wear boots every day.
I do wear boots every day.
You wear boots every day. And you have 40-some-odd pairs of
47
boots.
pairs. I love
Do
that.
you ever get around throughout the year to wear them all?
I do try to wear them all.
Try to wear them all.
Try to wear them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know the pair of boots that you have that you are least favorite.
Least favorite? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a tough question. Probably the sparkly gold ones.
And you wear them? You still wear them? One day out of the year. Now that we got that out of the way,
pay no attention.
You satisfied my curiosity.
Okay,
It's like in the row of the community education houses every day. I just want to see what boots Debbie has on for that day.
Let's see Debbie's boots today.
When we have a meeting or something where all the coordinators get together and Debbie walks in, I'm like, okay, what boots do you have on?
Whatever works to get attention, right?
Well, exactly. Yeah. And feel good.
If you could get the attention from here up to there, that's what you need to work on next, right?
Well, yeah, I got to work on that a little bit. Yeah.
Y'all are here to talk about kick up your heels for health.
That's right. So the cowboy boots do tie into.
They do
what we're
tie into
talking
that.
about.
If I were smart, I would have made that a cool segue. But I didn't.
He can't make that segue.
It's okay.
So what are we kicking up besides? I mean, how are we kicking our heels up in this? Is it a dance? Is it a boot stomp? Is it just what are we up to, Sharron?
We are going to have lots of good health information for a day on October 26th. That it's a week away, and it's going to be this is going to be at the fairgrounds starting at 9 a.m. and we will have some different health screenings. We're going to have some BMI calculations. We'll have blood pressure checks, some hearing testing, some checks for skin cancer. And we're going to have balance testing. Debbie can talk a little bit about the balance testing.
There's a neat machine. It's called the balance machine, and you stand on it and you grab the handles, and we punch some buttons on it, and it has you go back and forth, and it will tell you how good or bad your balance is. And from that, then you can design a program of exercise in order to increase your balance.
That would be fun to know.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, I bet it is.
It's something people probably never ever think of.
Not at all.
Falling can be one of the worst things that happen to us as we age.
Absolutely.
Can you improve your balance on one of these, or is it just a test?
It's a test to show you where you are.
Okay.
But there are things, I mean, yoga for one thing, there are a lot of things you can do that
exercise
that can improve your balance. You strengthen your core and things like that.
Absolutely.
Is this that women's thing you have every year, and it was like a hat thing a few years ago?
Yes. Last year the theme was
is that we got to wear the hats?
Women's health.
Oh,
right.
okay. I remember
and so this year we've
wore
gone
the
to
hats.
shoes, the kicking up your heels.
Okay. So do we get to wear funky shoes this year?
You can if you want to.
Absolutely.
Last year, remember, Dan, you had a hat on maybe? I know I wore a hat.
I don't have a clue.
I wore a hat.
But you do want to be comfortable because we have a full day plan from 9 till 2 in the afternoon. So we're going to our first speaker. We're going to start off with Corrine Heiser, nurse practitioner. Anybody who knows Corrine knows that she's very upbeat, and she's going to talk about keeping a positive attitude. And so we're gonna start the day off on an upbeat note with Corrine speaking, and then we've got two speakers who are going to cover their topic together. We've got Katie Kelly from the Baxter Regional Medical Center Endoscopy Department, and she's going to talk about screening for colon cancer, and then we've got Dina Morrison from Dr. Bruce White's office, who is going to talk about treatment for colon cancer. So we're going to cover that topic. I know it's not one that we like to think about, and those screenings like that, but they're very important, and it's also very preventable if it's caught early. So we're going to cover that topic, and then we've got a panel of doctors who are going to answer questions, and we have all the areas covered. We've got doctors from various specialties, so we're going to let the women submit their questions anonymously. They can write them down. They can even indicate which doctor they want to answer their questions, and we'll have some forms where they can submit those questions. And Debbie, why don't you talk about who all's on the panel and what specialties are there?
On the panel we have Dr. Mary Wren, who a lot of people know. She's retired now, but she will lead the group in the discussion. We have Dr. Russ Rawls, who's a wonderful new orthopedic surgeon in town. We also have Dr. Adam Newman, who is a local cosmetic plastic surgeon. We have Joanna Twombly, who is a new OBGYN in our area, and she's a wonderful person as well. Dr. Michael Hageman, he is a GP, and we have to give him a hard time just because he's the guy up there, along with Russ Rawls. And we also have a new senior health clinic in town next door to where I work, the Mruk Family Center, and it's called the Fairlam Senior Health Clinic, and it's designated for people that are 65 and over. And Nancy Savela is a nurse practitioner from there, and she's also going to be on the panel. And just to put a little plug in for her, one of the things they do there is dementia and Alzheimer's testing. In great detail. So that's a great new resource for our community. And we're really excited because our guest speaker is a woman cardiologist from Chicago who has an MD degree, MBA degree, credentials very long. She is the only doctor, male or female in the United States, that's certified in cardiology and sports medicine. She has written books. She does a lot of talk shows. She is the team doctor for the women's figure skating Olympic team. She's on the committee of the women's figure skating team, and she's also the consulting cardiologist for the World Soccer League. So she comes with some great credentials. And she's going to talk about women's heart health.
Well, good.
So we're honored to have her come and join us. We're excited about that.
Now this is October 25th, or 6th. 25th, Friday.
Yes.
It's a Friday. And it's located where?
It's going to be at the fairgrounds.
At the fairgrounds, okay.
We and it's all free, no charge for anything, and we will provide lunch that day.
Okay.
And we do ask that the women call and pre-register, and they can do that by calling the Schliemann Center at 508-2345.
Is there a cutoff on how many people can show up?
No.
Just kind of want to.
That's why we have the fairgrounds, so we can get. We don't want to turn anybody away.
Right.
And this is for women of all ages, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's health issues for all ages, I'm assuming, and you'll cover a lot of that during that event.
That's right.
Very much so.
That's right. And you know, we're covering women's heart health. That's the number one killer of women is heart disease.
You wouldn't think that, but I guess
Right,
you're
it
right.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
The reason why is because no one speaks of it. For
That's
years,
right.
one of the reasons
We didn't
why
talk
there
about
was such a high fatality rate is that, it's her nerves. I mean, no offense, but the victims, didn't take women seriously when they came in with chest pains and various things like they would,
And if I'm not mistaken,
They tend to
I
take
think
men.
that the symptoms for like a heart attack in women are different than
They're
men.
different,
It's
yes.
back problems and other pain. It's not like
It may
pain
not have-
shooting down the arm is not typical.
You may not have the pain.
Right.
And a lot of the studies that they did, the research was done on men.
Right.
And so, you know, they're just. I
So
would say in the
women
last
may-
few years
yeah.
they've been making more of a distinction between the women's symptoms and the men's symptoms.
Okay.
so and the testing's all free that's going to occur?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So testing's
Everything.
all free, balance, hearing,
Blood pressure.
blood pressure,
Blood pressure, yes.
things like
Well,
that.
what a great way, and the fees are pushed aside. This is all free, so a great opportunity for all women to come out and spend a day at the fairgrounds,
Baxter County Fairgrounds.
October 26th on a Friday, and enjoy the whole day.
But
And this is
let you know they're
sponsored.
coming.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
please,
please. This is sponsored by all the community education houses of the hospital, the Pikes Cancer Support House, the Rappel Diabetes Learning Center, the Mruk Family Education Center on Aging, and the Schliemann Center for Women's Health Education.
And they give so much because last week we had somebody representing that they're having a day just to promote and to raise money for those facilities.
The Linda Hand.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Right,
So,
and that's also next week. So there's a lot
Busy
going
week.
on.
yeah.
Busy
yeah.
week.
Appreciate y'all being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wear a different pair of boots the next time you
I
come.
will do
Well, she, with
I wanna see those-
47,
I wanna see
she's
those-
able to.
Golden. Oh, yeah.
We can do that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck on the event.
Thank you so much.
All right, up next, I guess we can go with Nancy Tester. Is that right?
Yeah, Nancy Tester and Daniel Driver
There we
of the
go.
Baxter County Adult Ed Program.
We'll be right back.